மாயனை மன்னு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை மாயனை மன்னு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை மாயனை மன்னு வட மதுரை தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமல தூவி தோழது தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமல தூவி தோழது வாயினாள் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க வாயினாள் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க போய பிழையும் பூவ தருவா நின்றனவும் போய பிழையும் பூவ தருவா நின்றனவும் கேயின தூசவும் சேவலோரும் கேயின தூசவும் சேவலோரும்
Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. Today's Pasuram is also the introductory Pasuram of Tiruppavai. The girls who joined this vratha had a discussion that great people also face hurdles even after proper planning, like how it happened for Dasaratha and Vasishta when they planned to crown Sri Rama, but ended up Rama leaving the country for the forest life. How we simple young girls can continue this vratha without any hurdles. One of the Gopikas says that the means and the goal is Sriman Narayanan. We all know about Krishna who loves us like how we long to be with him. So let us follow the disciplines prescribed and pray Krishna, who will for sure accept our vratha and bless us. Aandal started the first Pasuram, acknowledging the greatness of the month of Margazhi and the full moon day they are being blessed with. Sriman Narayanan is the means and the goal. In the second Pasuram, she talks about the disciplines to be followed for doing the vratha. Third Pasuram, she expresses the importance of Nama Sankeerthan and the richness of Tiruppavai by the regular cycles of rain and further praise the rain god Varuna to bless them with good rain. In this Pasuram, she brings in the essence of the commands of Varaha peruman as we saw at the beginning. தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க. What does it mean? Let all of us who take part in this vratha come with the purity of body and mind, offer him good and fragrant flowers, chant his divya namas and do nama sankeerthan and meditate with good thoughts. To whom should we do all this, and what will happen if we do as said is to be understood. As a reply to this, Aandal clearly answers with her very first word of this Pasuram addressing Krishna as Mayanai. Mayan means one who does unimaginable and inexplicable and great things. Krishna born inside the jail at Mathura to Vasudeva and Devaki after being in the womb of Ma Devaki for 12 months. He expressed himself with 4 arms as Sriman Narayana and gave darshan to his parents. On the request of Devaki and Vasudeva, he again expressed himself as a normal newborn baby. To save the child from the cruel actions of Kamsa, he was left in the same night at Gokulam at Nandagopar and Yasoda's house. The story most of us knew. The childhood play and mischief by Krishna are admirable and inexplicable, making him as Maayan as addressed by Aandal. Once he showed the whole universe in his mouth to Yasoda. It is said that Lord's Thirumanjanam was going on at Sri Vaikundam. After the turmeric paste is being applied and offering tulasi garland to the Lord Sriman Narayana at Sri Vaikundam, Dhupa was presented in the strict sequence. The smoke of the Dhupa spread over everywhere, creating a mist-like cover. Taking advantage of this smoke as camouflage, the Lord vanished from Sri Vaikundam and came down to earth to win Nappinai Pirati. Not only that, he enjoyed his childhood stealing butter, and after all his Leela at Gokul and Vrindavan, he returned back to Sri Vaikundam for the rest of the Thirumanjanam sequence to be completed. The time scale is difficult to grasp. That is Maya and he is Mayan. As requested by Guru, he brought back his son alive from the Yamaloka as the same boy before the death. At one instance, he brought back the son of Vaitika from Sri Vaikunta. He is the real wizard of all wonderful achievements. In ancient Tamil literature, he is referred as Mayon. Mayanai mannu Vadamadurai mainthanai. That Krishna is the son of Vadamadurai, that is Mathura. Mannu is a word used to show the relationship of Sriman Narayanan with that place of Mathura in every yuga. During Satya Yuga, Lord Vamana did penance in the forest of Mathura. During Treta Yuga, under the instructions of Sri Rama, Satrughna killed an Asura and ruled this place. In this Dwapara Yuga, Bhagavan himself took his birth at this place. He is the dear son of Vadamadurai. She addresses the river Yamuna as holy, Tuya Perunir Yamunai. The Yamuna river helped in safe transit of Krishna from Mathura to Gokul, like the Ganges which became holy by the lotus feet of the Lord. River Yamuna raced in joy to serve the lotus feet of the Lord, whereas Vasudeva was a bit concerned carrying Krishna on a basket on his head. Krishna, with all his kindness and blessing, lowered his feet out of the basket, fulfilling Yamuna's wish. Thus the Yamuna became holy. Not only that, it is holier than Ganga in one aspect. Not only the Lord Krishna, but his devotees Gopikas also had bath and played in the river Yamuna. Krishna, along with the other Gopas and Gopikas, had all his childhood on the banks of river Yamuna. Ayar Kulathinil Thondrum Anivilakkai Thayai Kudal Vilakkam Seida Damodaranai. This Krishna, who is a Mayan, son of Mathura, Yamunai Thuraivan, who is the divine light and diamond gem of Ayarpadi clan, one who brought pride to his mother Yasoda, who got himself tied by the rope, that is Damodaran, means Yasoda once got angry with Krishna's mischiefs and complaints from the neighbors, tried to tie him with a mortar and found the rope always falling short of even after attaching pieces of rope every time it fell short. She became tried and exhausted. Feeling sorry for her, Krishna got himself tied, and because of the mark of the rope, he is addressed as Damodaran. Daman means rope and Udaram is the navel portion of the hip. This name suggests how Krishna is affectionate and a lovable person and shows his simplicity. As he explicitly shows his simplicity by mingling with everyone, we without any fear or inhibitions shall pray him by offering flowers, singing his glory and meditate him. We must worship him with purity of body and mind. There should be no vanity, no ego, and no publicity in one's service to God. When we do so, all the sins we have done so far, before the darshan and the association of Krishna, The sins that is committed without awareness after his darshan will be burnt like a cotton in the fire. Let us sing the glory of that Krishna. There is a popular story related to Puri Jagannath. The Lord is fond of champaka flowers and the flowers were sold in the market. Once two persons came to buy the flower and only one flower was left for sale. One among the two paid a heavy price for that flower and purchased it and offered it to Lord. That night, the Lord came to in his dream and said in a complaining tone that the flower he got with a heavy price is pressing him down by its cost given. The heaviness is not because of the flower but the vanity attached to it, though the person wished to offer it to the Lord only. Aandal says, Thoomalar Thuvi Toludu. Thuvi means throwing the flowers to the Lord. It actually means showering the flowers on him with respect. Toludu means recitations of Nama Sankeerthanams or chanting the Lord's name. This Pasuram in short talks about the greatness of Krishna, reminds us the three commands of Varaha peruman to attain his lotus feet. This threefold homage with purity following the commands of the Bhagavan, all our sins will be burnt like the cotton in the fire to dust. Through this Pasuram, Aandal has glorified Krishna as Mayan, Vadamadurai Mainthan, vilakku and Damodaran. Let us meditate on these names with threefold purity at his lotus feet. Like the Gopikas did, let us also join them in singing the glory of Damodaran. Aandal Rangabanar Tiruvadigalai Sharanam.